Sony's dead. Sony is dead, yeah. Sony's dead, he ain't coming back. Better tell your friends. At least you still got the Dreamcast hat on your head. Cause at least that platform went under with high quality games that the people want to play. Come on, people, sing along. Let's go. Sony's dead, he ain't coming back. Better go and tell your friends, yeah. Concord failed, it was 400 mil, and the game was trash. Sony's dead, that's what I said, and they ain't coming back, yeah. Got the Dreamcast, that's all I need. Now sit here, enjoy the anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, we in the club, and you know what's up, cause Sega's still here. Sony's dead, that's what I said. Sony's gone. Tell your mom, better get you some, cause Sony's dead. Sony is so dead, they ain't got no games no more. All they got remasters and remakes for you people to play on the Pro, cause they dead. Sony's dead, he ain't coming back. Better go and tell your friends, yeah. Sega Dreamcast is up in here, anniversary. Sony's dead, he ain't coming back. Sony is dead, yeah.
Talking about PlayStation, but I must admit that I'm actually pretty frustrated because...
he needs some milk. What are you frustrated about, man? I thought you told people that the PlayStation 5 was the greatest console in the world, man. I mean, it's gotten so bad to the point where he didn't even talk about the 25th anniversary of the Sega Dreamcast. You guys know I had to show a little love to that. But yeah, man, like, what's going on here with you ponies, bro? Like, I get it. You ain't got no quality games. You got remastered controllers and consoles. And now we're finding out that Concord cost $400 million to develop, bro. No wonder Sony's out here putting these remasters. They're like, we got to recuperate all that lost money. We lost a lot with that.
It aggravates me how bad Sony's doing.
It aggravates me. You know, people been telling you this for months, man, and you didn't want to listen to us, man. Ain't nobody care about your little teardrops.
Whether it is the overpriced PlayStation 5 Pro or just the lack of new games or the fact that Sony first party seems...
Yeah, Sony out here giving you 25-cent lollipops. That's the PlayStation community.
So incredibly silent, but I want to talk about this today
bad.
because
Look at him.
These new leaks about Concord, they really just kind of highlight how ignorant PlayStation has gotten.
How about how ignorant you've gotten? There's been plenty of times that Sony has been doing pretty bad, and yet you people did not want to cover it, but instead you want to blame Microsoft for everything that was going on with Sony. Now it's gone to the point where you people can't damage control it anymore, that you have to call it out. People have been calling this out ever since the PlayStation 5 has launched. Where have you people been? And every time somebody had some constructive criticism with that platform, you said, oh, you're nothing but an airball. You ain't nothing but a fanboy. You think we don't remember? Come on, man. Come on, bruh. You better than this, bruh.
In all of gaming history, it's one of the most expensive games of all time. It cost more than freaking Avengers to make.
Oh, look at it. Look how mad he is, bro. He's like... Look how mad this man is. He's like, when is PlayStation going to turn this around? Man, I swear, if this dude had a tomato in his hand, it'd be crushed, bro. This is crazy, man. Look at this dude, bro. He out here making hand gestures, man. He out here looking like the dude from Scary Movie 2 with the one hand.
Okay, let's talk about this because I'm frustrated with the industry.
Oh, he's mad, yo.
To this point, but
he's
specifically
mad.
PlayStation.
You big mad or little mad?
Let's talk. Hi, hope you're having experiences. Like, I feel like people kind of laugh at all the big single-player stuff that PlayStation has released. Stuff like Astrobot and Ratchet and Clank and Spider-Man and Gran Turismo. Very simplistic and straightforward and solo, but they're definitely the things that sold consoles. So
no, that's not true. Because nobody picked up a PS5 for those games. People picked up a PS5 for Fortnite, Call of Duty. You guys know the same list of games that I keep mentioning in every single video in Grand Theft Auto 5, NBA 2K, Madden. That's what people picked up the PS5. Nobody picked up a PS5 for those games. And if you did, you are in a very small minority. I hope you people understand that. You are barely dead. You're like 0.01% of gamers that picked up a PS5 for exclusives. I'm telling you, man. I know it sucks being in the minority, man. It sucks that I don't get the games that I want either. But you don't sit there and see me complain about, oh, why they won't make Ninja Gaiden 4? Because there's obviously not enough people that would buy it. Okay? It is what it is, man. And like I've told you guys before, we are in a new, different world when it comes to gaming. And this was bound to happen. You people still living in the past, talking about how it used to be. Bro, dude, things change, bro. Things change over the past 30 years. People getting older, people's mindset change, and you guys think that people are going to still consume gaming the way they did back then, especially when the PlayStation was new, when it came in regards to 3D gaming? Come on, man.
So this big live service push, I have always been very vocally against it because...
Well, that's the only way Sony's going to be able to succeed.
I think this had Star Wars potential. Holy crap.
Wow.
So...
Well, the PlayStation fanboy community thought that it had Star Wars potential. I mean, clearly Sony did as well. I mean, imagine that you guys had 2 canceled ambitious multiplayer games just so Sony can have some form of concurrent money. Hey, I mean, at least you guys buy games, right? Y'all buy your exclusives, right? I mean, $400 million, you know, there was like at least 500 people playing the game online. That must have been enough money for Sony to make to cover the budget. No, it wasn't.
Good. And essentially, every part of this, PlayStation said, this is going to be our future. Now, even that, as a big PlayStation fan, that's a primary part of my frustration, is I hate the fact that Sony has grown so much, they've gotten so powerful.
Sony don't care, bro. See, that's what you people don't understand. They are just suckering you fools out of the last few dollars that they can until they decide to say, we're not continuing consoles anymore. Bro, they are hustling you guys, man. I can't even say that they even going the route of Sega, because at least with Sega, they went out with a bang. This is terrible, bro. Like, if Sony going to go under, at least go out with a bang by bringing out some quality games. Sony can't even do that. I can't even compare this with the Sega Dreamcast. Not even.
But it wasn't like super fleshed out or something you'd play for seasons and seasons and seasons. I mean, I know some people...
Well, what's funny is because a lot of those games that you're talking about, Naughty Dog forced multiplayer in those games because of how they like Gears of War. And you see, this is what you people don't understand. So every time Sony did something, they took influence from Nintendo. They have taken influence from Microsoft, even by pushing multiplayer games and games they probably shouldn't. I mean, think about it. Gears of War was supposed to come out without multiplayer, and they just decided to throw it in there, and look how successful that was. So sometimes a throwaway idea can make a game successful. Same thing with Halo 2's multiplayer. They just kind of threw it in there. It wasn't really polished, and bam. You know, they took a broken game like Halo 2, and Microsoft made it a success.
But when internally, the developers knew the game was incredibly unfinished, even when PlayStation bought it. When Sony purchased Firewalk, the game was in a minimally playable state.
Well, I guess it's all Sony's fault, because now they're going to shut this studio down. Oh, boo-hoo. Sony must be dead, right?
Literally, Sony got nothing out of this at all. You lose. Good day, sir. I have talked in the past about how I feel like the discussion around video games has kind of pivoted to be more negative.
Oh, really? The same guy that bashed Xbox every single video, and now all of a sudden you want to talk about Sony because now it's intolerable to you? We've already discussed this, man. Now, it's so funny that now you people want to address the elephant in the room. We've been saying this for years, man, but y'all weren't here. Oh, just because Xbox got low hardware sales, y'all just think y'all not as... That's what y'all was saying. We got 4K 60. We got all these games. And people was telling you that these were remasters and cross-generation titles, and apparently y'all weren't listening to us.
And I've spoken out against that.
No, you did not. You have spoken up on it as of recently, but you did not speak up on it like I did. I've been covering this ever since Gotham Knights was at 30 FPS. Ain't nobody want to hear this.
I do feel like people are overly obsessed about how every game's got to be perfect, every game's got to be super polished and great. I guess...
Didn't you bash Starfield for that same reason?
I kind of enjoy 7 out of 10 experiences.
But you gave Starfield a 7 out of 10, and all of a sudden you're saying that I prefer these games, so you're trying to say that you prefer Xbox games now? Because that's mostly what they score at, 7 or 8. So you're like, wow, bro, you catch everything, huh? Yes, I do. So now you like 7 out of 10 games now, right? So that must mean Starfield is a 10 out of 10 for you, right?
More than a lot of gamers
He was out here giving 9. Y'all remember when he was giving 10s to every single PlayStation exclusive? Bro, you were a part of the problem, bro.
Which is fine. I'm not telling you to buy every game. Obviously, I buy a lot of games. I beat a lot of games. But I think I have an appreciation for games that are almost correct, where they have game loops I don't particularly love, or toxic positivity, where you can't talk bad about the project.
Oh, really? You just started talking bad about Sony as of recently, bro. You've been going on, you even said it yourself, you've been going on 8 years strong bashing Xbox, and during those 8 years, you guys could have made a difference in regards to PlayStation's vision. We've noticed this. The people that have been covering this, the people that you guys called haters, we've been talking about this, bro. We told you that Sony don't have the same steam like before, but you people kept harping on to the PS4 generation because of how successful that was. The Nintendo Wii was successful. What happened to the Wii U? Because if we go by, imagine think about this for a moment. And Wii U owners didn't even do that. Nintendo gamers just like, you know what? We're just gonna sit there and take it. And Lord behold, the Nintendo Switch came out and single-handedly saved Nintendo. But you never heard Wii U owners say, well, it doesn't matter that the Wii U failed, the Wii did well. You never heard them say stuff like that. The only people saying dumb things like this is PlayStation gamers.
I think
the Wii U owners took that on the side of their chin.
Toxic negativity is a problem in just figuring things out. This game took 8 years to make and still felt rushed. I almost feel like if they were able to criticize their own art, death of the author.
Just like you. Just like if you criticized your own art, right? But you didn't do that, right? You did not do that. So he is dead.
It's just so bad.
I'm
still confused as to why they allowed this to happen.
Sony's dead. Sony's dead. Sony's dead. Sony's dead. Sony's dead.